Hi, I'm Isabel Sokinang and I play for the Young Jewels film na Her Locket. So,
Hello, ako si Buga Bunada and I play Kyle. He is the half Filipino, half Chinese son of Miss Jewel. And he's also a lawyer. Siya yung inatasan ni Miss Jewel na actually kusang kusang tinulungan niya yung nanay niya para makuha yung hustisya na hinahanap ng nanay niya.
Hi, ako po si Elora Españo and I play the role of Tere. So, ako ang scammer. Charot! Ako! Charot! Hindi. Ako yung nag-apply kasi ang hirap maghanap ng trabaho for my role. Parang nahihirapan ako maghanap ng trabaho. And then eventually, I come up sa isang FB ad, sa Facebook ad, na naghahanap sila ng caretaker. And sinabi ko, kahit hindi totoo, na kaya ko mag-alaga na matanda. But I braced through with it. And yeah, laban. So yun.
Yeah. So how was it working with Direk J? Kasi I've known Direk J, napanood ko yung mga previous films niya na medyo artsy. So how was it working with him?
Sige. Una kasi, fan ako ni Direk J.E. Kasi love na love ko yung Metamorphosis. Tapos nung audition, parang nagulat ako kasi ang fun niya palang tao. Like, akala ko kasi, ano siya, ganito,
serious.
Director ako, ganyan. Hindi. Nung nag-audition ako, parang, ang fun niyang tao, parang, ayun. So, na-surprise ako. And it's, ang gaan ng set, actually. Walang sigawan, walang anything. Yun, ang masaya lang. And what I like about Direk J.E. is parang hindi pag meron siyang vision, sinasabi niya directly and he knows how to talk to actors. So yun.
Same. Agree ako with everything Elora said. Shooting this film was very pleasant. I think 8 shooting days ako nandun. And every day was very nice, very pleasant. Tapos, personally, I think, because originally I auditioned for the Filipino role. Tapos, they tried me out for the half Filipino, half Chinese role. Nasa ko, okay, yeah, game. Gawin natin. Harapin ko yung Hokkien. So, Direk J.E.
You spoke Chinese. What dialect?
Hokkien. Yeah. So, for me, it's very complex na language. Pero because I had the help of Miss Melanie, she made it simple to understand. Tapos, thankfully, nung nagsushoot naman, okay naman yung mga takes. Yeah.
actually, it was my first time working with Direk J.E. Tapos, na-surprise ako, to be honest. Kasi, hindi siya yung parang naiisip ko na how things would go on sa set. Like, mga narinig ko from friends. Tapos, like what they said, na it was such a pleasant set. It was a fun set. And what I like about during the film is yung period setup. Sobrang natuwa ako na parang it's bringing you back to the 70s. Kasi I'm the young Jewel And so parang everything na parang about youth, about the vibrancy nasa akin. So sobrang na-enjoy ko siya. And what I love about Direk kasi, he pushed me during filming. And then parang everything na best of me was brought out for the film. So to be honest, this film of ours is, ang masasabi ko, one of my best acting from all the things that I've done.
Okay, last na ako kay ma'am. I would just like to clarify, daughter niyo po si Miss Jen, writer po sa Idea First.
She's one of my twin daughters.
Okay.
She has a twin.
So, kinonsult niyo po ba siya when you did this, produce this film?
No. Because it's a personal story and controversial also. You will know why it's controversial, especially in the Chinese community. Yeah.
Okay. And then, curious lang ako, saan po kayo nag-shoot?
We shot in different places in Metro Manila, in UP, in a haunted house, in New Manila, in a rich house mansion. Where else? Hospitals, UP, Project 7, that's your, and law office in UP.
And yun, since na-mention yung about sa haunted house, can you share experience doon? Meron bang nagkaramdam?
Tinatakot lang ako nila Miss Laura at Miss Rebecca.
Pero yung medyo creepy lang yung vibes. No?
Yeah, old vibe siya. Kasi bago bantay siya na bahay. Malapit sa CMB, meron doon mga, di ba yung mga houses doon, medyo, ano pa parang American times pa yung bahay. So yun, nalaman namin matatakotin si Bu. So si Miss R, si Bu, pinagtitripan namin.
Yung pala. Kaya pala masaya sa ano.
Tinanggap ko na lang para masaya. Wow!
Pero wala nagparamdam?
Sa kanya. Sa kanya na.
Wala naman akong nakita.
Mas eerie feels lang.
Yeah.
So, Miss Rebecca, we're just curious, I don't know if you mentioned it earlier sa cinema, the title. Why you choose it as
Yeah, this title we chose so many times, diba? At first it was veiled curtains and whatever. I even, kasi when my husband died, I thought of the widow's locket. Pero sabi ni Derek, better, it's her locket. It could be my locket in my old age, or because she stole my locket, it becomes her locket, the caregiver's locket.
Pero now is pero finally yun nga,
Her locket na lang. Her locket.
Working na yun.
Yes.
And at the same time, the writer is
Mace Miranda and Direct J.E. Yeah.
And then, did you have control dun sa artistic nila, or kasi they also have their diba? Ideas, Pero sining nanalo sa yung idea nila or your
Okay.
It's based on your life.
Yes. It's always the ending that is, contestable. So we compromise. Yeah.
Kamusta naman po yung reception in the foreign festival?
Yeah. They were crying, and a lot of young girls, even in Bangladesh and Morocco, will come and hug me. And somewhere in the middle of the film, you can tell them saying, it's real. And they know it's a real story.
It kind of applies to them also.
Yeah. Especially gender equality.
Yeah, gender equality.
Saan po siya nag-premiere international?
We went to Cannes, and then London London Film Festival, and then Morocco. That's the first time I saw the young girls. They would line up and want to take picture, and then they were crying. But I don't understand what they're talking about because they're speaking French. And then in Bangladesh. And in the night of the awarding, they were speaking French. I was half asleep already. That was the 40th day of my husband's passing. So I was a bit sleepy, and then they say, Rebecca? I stood up. And then I said, what did I win? They said best actress. So I went on stage.
Sa Cannes po, ano yung section po ba?
Sa Cannes, we were in Marche du Film. I don't know if I pronounce that. In Palais C. It was just a 38-seater theater. But in France and in London, they have film critic who interviewed me immediately after. So sometimes it's heartbreaking also to recall, especially that time when we were screened, my husband passed away. So, mahirap, pero, yeah.
And how did you come up with your cast?
Okay, I have a talent agency, my own. I supply talents for ABS and GMA. And then Dina Simbre, together with Ferdy Lapus, they supplied the Filipino cast. We supplied only the Chinese cast.
Pero may audition process.
Yeah.
May audition pa rin. Like kayo, nag-undergo kayo ng audition din.
Yeah.
You tell the story.
It was in school, diba?
Oh, yeah, it was in school.
In the Chinese school.
And then,
Ang dami din nag-audition eh.
yeah. So,
About more than 100.
yeah.
And 2 days pa yung
2 days, yeah.
So they came to the audition not knowing that I'm the producer. Diba?
Yeah.
Sabi ni
Siya lang yung
director,
ka-eksena namin Tapos kasi, parang ang nangyari, may script nung una. Tapos eventually, parang, pwede po ba ako mag-improv? Nag-improv na. Nag-improv na kami.
Masanay kayo sa... Kasi di ba si Sir?
Go lang.
Can we talk about a scene between the two of us?
Yeah, sure.
There was a sampalan scene. I think you were afraid to slap me, I think, because she's the producer, pagka walang TF. So we really had to discuss it, and then towards the end, the direct asked us, you watch the rushes. Do you like it or do you want to do some more? So we did more balancing.
Pero hindi naman siya kasing hard no mga...
Natakot ako kasi syempre, fragile si Miss R. Tapos parang every time nga na may eksena kami, parang ingat na ingat ako kay Madam. So, may sampalan din.
Maraming takes.
Ibang angles.
Yeah. So yun. But thank you.